Hi guys, and welcome back to World of Tanks. And sorry there's been no video for about 3 days, but I don't normally put one up on a Saturday. Sunday was very busy, and yesterday was my wedding anniversary, so I wasn't doing anything to do with videos on that day. So today we're back to normal with a random destruction, and tomorrow hopefully I'll have a CDC review for you. But it is a hard tank to use, that. It is a very hard tank, but very rewarding when you do well in it. Anyway, we're on Steps Sandstorm variant in the LTTB. Quite a nice little tier 7 light tank this. It's a tier 9 matchup, so I've got to be cautious, especially because this Sandstorm reduces your view range. Well, yeah, not a bad little tank. 90mm of armour on the front, 45 on the side, 40 on the rear, which means its backside is probably better armoured than most of the other light tanks in the game. And the turret is 90 on the front, 75 on the side, and 52 on the rear. Not a bad little gun either. 11 rounds a minute, 170 pen, 180 damage. Oh, there's a WZ-131 that's just turned up. See, I do like to come out here. It's quite an aggressive spotting position, but if you can get here unseen, it's a very good spotting position. It's something just put a nasty hit into my side then. And now there's just me and this WZ-131. I'm on one side, he's on the other. If I go out, all his friends are going to shoot me to crap. And if he comes out this side, hopefully all my mates will. Oh, there we go. And that's why I wasn't going out from behind this rock until I was unspotted. But something else has seen me as well. If I can stay behind this, I should be pretty safe. Although you can see I'm looking around a bit nervous. Something spotted me, so I'm just going to peek out of here, see if I can see anything. Did I say it was a standard battle? It's an encounter. Right, so some of our guys excuse me, have gone down that western side of the map, down the valley on that side, and the rest of them have come up towards the cap and have already started taking it. Oh, I've been spotted. Is it that object 416 down there, or is it something else? Keep behind this rock, just peek out. Nothing's seen me. Sixth sense isn't going off. They've not seen me though. I've bounced off that IS-6, and there's an IS up there, but I've not been spotted. Bounce again, so move to the IS, finish him off for a little tiny bit of damage. A bit of a kill steal there. Managed to get one into the IS-6 while he's tracked. Oh, just damaged his tracks, but not enough to blow them off. And what's going on the map? Right, there's an E-75 coming around behind us, and that's not good. Although we've just taken care of a tank destroyer that was down there, I'm not sure what it was. Oh, and there's another IS up here. Oh, and there's a T-25 too. Missed the shot of the T-25 too, and he manages to get one into me in return. And I think that was the IS. I don't know, I'm assuming my tracks ate that. Oh, my tracks ate that one, and that was very lucky. I think that was from the T-25/2. But yeah, this is a good little tank, as long as you can get past the lack of gun depression. Try not to put yourselves in situations where your gun depression is going to be detrimental to you. So you've got to be very careful. I've come right over here on this ridge, away from that T-25T, but somebody's killed him anyway. But I came up this ridge so that I could shoot over him instead of going over the ridge in front of him, over that little bump, and having to come right over it to compensate for the lack of my gun depression. Oh, something else has spotted me. T-95. Oh, got to get behind him. I can't knock his tracks off in one hit, not from this. Oh, damn it, side of the map. Damn this sandstorm, I wasn't paying attention to the map, but I've got behind him. Stay behind him and keep putting the hits in. I'm keeping him spotted for my team as well. Try and blow his tracks off, but he just doesn't seem... No, he's trying to get behind the wreck to cover his flank, but no. Not fast enough. Something that people who've driven the T95 will be all too familiar with, just not fast enough. And there we go, a nice little win. Nothing special on my own damage, but just over 3,000 assisted, which is nice. And second class mastery. A nice little round. And came top of the board, which is always nice in a tier 7 tank in a tier 9 game. So yeah, not a bad result. And I've got one more coming up for you, and that'll be here in just a moment. So here we are for the second one. It's Team Destruction on Cliff, and it's tier 7 matchup, and I am in the French tank, the tier 6 light tank, the AMX 12T. I've not had loads of games in this tank. I do like it though. I think my only gripe with it is small ammo capacity. You can carry 30 rounds, which is 5 full clips of 6. But you do have a burst potential. If you do average damage and obviously hit and penetrate with each shot of 810, which is not bad. The French light tanks do seem to have a bit less manoeuvrability. Well, I don't know, but these auto-loader ones do anyway, which I think are mostly the French tanks apart from the AMX ELC. But they do seem to have lower manoeuvrability than a lot of the other counterparts in the other tech trees. For instance, this one only has a hull traverse of 38 degrees, whereas a lot of the other light tanks sort of around its tier are getting on for about 44-ish. Some are even higher. I mean, the LTTB isn't known for its traverse, and that's got 48 degrees. I think the WZ131's about 52 degrees on the hull traverse. I might be wrong on that, it could be 50 degrees. But anyway, this has got, yeah, 144 mil of penetration, like I say, 6 rounds in the clip. And there's our first victim, a Sherman Jumbo. Checking if we can get through his turret, see if he's got the upgraded one, which is a bit weaker, but he doesn't. And he's just popped back. It's not too bad, this thing. You're not going to be bouncing any shots sort of tier for tier, but if you come up against lower tier stuff, you've got a chance. You've got 50 mil of armour on the front. Only 20 on the sides and 15 on the rear, and the turret's only 30 and then 20 sides and rear. That Jumbo's back, and I think I've got his flank. That's one. Second one bounces. Third one bounces. I adjust my aim slightly. Next one goes in. Fifth one goes in. Damages ammo rack. One left and leaves him on a slither of hell. Right, now somebody's spotted, and I'm looking at the map, and there's a bunch coming round from behind. I might need to relocate. So let's make a tactical retreat down this way. We're reloaded now, and I think I decide to try and get round behind those guys and start putting shots into the rear. Now the thing with these French auto-loaders, and it's the same with pretty much most of the auto-loaders, maybe not the Chi-Ri. Oh, 3001p with his flank to us, 1 and 2 finishes him off. You can see the base potential of these auto-loaders, but yeah, like I say, the auto-loaders, they become more dangerous the longer you can stay alive. At the beginning of the match, you know, especially sort of higher up the tiers, you don't have enough burst damage in a magazine to kill sort of tier for tier tanks or higher tier tanks in one go. Lower tier ones you can. I'm not sure where that one went. That one goes in. Anyway, but then later on in the match, when the tanks are damaged, like this M6, ooh, could have done with that last one going in. You can generally, if you can get them all to penetrate, finish them off with less than a clip. That was just unfortunate. But I had used a couple on that 3001p before. I'm nearly reloaded. Got the side of the KV-1S's turret. And put one in to finish him off. And as you can see, I'm starting to run low on ammunition. I've got 5 left in the clip. I've got one more clip after that, and then I've got one clip of APCR, which I keep for special occasions. Right, we've got a T-29 down there now, and I think I've got his flank, or is that his rear? First one bounces, which is unfortunate. Next one goes in. Let it aim. Third. And it goes through. Fourth. And one more. And then again, nearly finishes him off. But you can see how much health you can just shave off people in this. And if just one more of those had penetrated, he'd have been dead right now. So waiting for the reload, taking aim, try and find a weak spot. Bounces, got it, there we go. Next one goes in, right, I've got 4 left in the clip and then 6 APCR, and there's a tank destroyer and artillery left. That should be doable. Oh, there's artillery. It's a little bit. I've got to be careful here. They've got a very quick rate of fire. Managed to put another one into him. Oh dear, that one went into the ground. And I can't get a hit. And he's... yeah, I need to move. Why aren't I moving again? I don't know why I did this. That was really silly of me. I took him out, but at the cost of a hell of a lot of my health and my gunner. Get my gunner fixed back up. I've got one tank destroyer to take care of, and I've got one full clip of APCR. Let's see if we can find him. There he is, an SU-122-44. Very dangerous little tank destroyer. I've got one of those myself, and I like it a lot. Oh, and I go a bit too far. Don't have the gun depression, and that's it. Somebody else finishes him off. But again, not a bad little round. Nothing too special, but I had a lot of fun in those 2 rounds. Just over 2,000 damage. And not a bad daily double, if I do say so myself. So there you go. I hope you've had as much fun watching those as I did playing them. And like I say, tomorrow hopefully I'll have a CDC review for you. And as always, don't forget, if you like what you've seen, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will catch you next time. See you later.